Hey there, it's Rosalind here with another card video to share with you today. Today I am using this really cute Pup in a Cup stamp set from Not Too Shabby. Jamie herself did illustrate this stamp, and as you can see, that Pup in a Cup is quite large. It is about 3.5 inches or so. And this set comes with awesome buildable sentiments as well. So I stamped this guy out on some white cardstock here, and I'm going to give him a little color with some Copic markers and make him the traditional pug look. Now Jamie over on her channel has some really great coloring on how to color this little guy in different breeds, different dog breeds, so pug, Rottweiler, bulldog, things like that. So you should definitely go and check out her channel to get some inspiration. This is the first time I colored this stamp, and I was just so excited. I just picked my colors and went for it. So it's pretty simple coloring here. For the dark colors, I used E79, E77, and E74. And for the lighter areas, I used E43, E42, and E41. So you can just see that I'm building up my color gradually here on his little cute face. And not to forget his nose, I just colored that with the 100 marker because I like a nice black nose on a dog, I guess. And also for his little mouth, I used R22. So I typically don't do clean and simple cards, but this card ended up to be clean and simple today, and you'll see how I did that later on. But first I'm taking this polka dot stamp that comes in the set, and I'm adding that to the card sleeve, or sorry, the coffee sleeve here. And right about this moment I thought, oh, what am I doing? I wanted that on the coffee cup, but I was just too excited to use him on a card, so I just went for it and continued adding these little polka dots. And there's also a half polka dot that you can use, and I'm not too worried about lining these up in any particular type of pattern. I'm just seeing what works. You don't have to be super precise on adding these little polka dots in any manner. And after that, I'm going to color that up with some pink and teal Copic markers. So for my first Copic marker, the darkest is, oh, it looks like it's RV17. There you go. It's right there on the screen. And next, what have I got for you here? Oh, I believe it's RV69 from what I wrote down, but I can't be 100% sure now. And this is the last lightest color, which is RV04. And you can see this RV04 really gets me every time I use it. It looks so neon when you put it down on the paper, but it does soften up. And you can see that transition between the darker colors and the lighter colors is not really blending, so I'm doing a tip to tip. Okay, so here we got the color. It's RV09 for that mid color. And I'm just taking the lightest marker and touching the tip to the darker marker, and I'm able to blend those colors a little bit better. So if you don't have a color in between and something's not blending quite right, you can try that out. It won't ruin your markers. And then I'm coming in with my BG13 and BG15. So yes, like I said, I don't typically do clean and simple cards, but I found that this little pup really is stands on his own. He doesn't need much to add to the card because he is the star of the show. And for a really quick and cute card, he was just super awesome to use. And then for the cup, I wanted a white cup, but decided that the white was a bit too white, so I came in with the BG10 10 marker and just lightly put that on the edges of the cup. And just so it didn't look too blue, I came in with a C2 over top, sort of dull that blue down just a bit. And I ended up blending that out with the C0 marker. And I'm just going to leave the foam on at the top of the coffee as is. Doesn't need too much on today's card. And then I decided that I needed a bow, because that bow really just sold me on this set. It is so cute. And I stamped that with the same black ink, which I forgot to mention. I believe it's the Gina K Amalgam Black ink, which is Copic friendly. And I'm bringing in that polka dot again, because I thought it'd be cute to match her little bow with the coffee sleeve. And here I wasn't too concerned about getting it in the lines, because I end up fussy cutting it after I color it up with the same Copic markers. So I colored that up, fussy cut it out, and used my Memento Black marker to go around the edges and make it nice and finished. So here I'm just gonna ground this cup onto my card with the same colors, the BG10 and the C2 and the C0. And I'm just wondering, what is your favorite thing to drink? Is it coffee? I love my coffee. I drink at least 3 cups a day, but I don't have a dog. Unfortunately, I don't have a pug, but we did see a baby pug the other day on the beach, and it was just so adorable. It could literally fit in a coffee cup. It was so small. So we don't have pets because my son is severely allergic to animals, so that's too bad. Here I'm taking the Newton's Nook Framework die, and it's the biggest die in the set, and it's sort of a postage die with a nice stitched edge. And I picked the sentiment Hang In There because I thought it was appropriate for the time that we are living in right now. If someone's feeling lonely, someone's feeling discouraged, send them a little card that says hang in there to cheer them up. And I just stamped that with Warm Breeze, which is a VersaFine clear ink, and heat setting that with some clear embossing powder. And next I'm taking a piece of this pattern paper by Sunny Studio, and this one's called Dots and Stripes Jewel Tones, and I thought it matched the polka dots pretty well, so that is going to be my base under this white panel here. And I just line that up and just adhere that. I just adhered it with my ATG gun because I wanted it to have a fairly flat card. So, and you'll see in a moment, I want you to pay attention, very close attention here to what I'm doing. I have my card base, which is a half of 8.5 by 11, and I'm scoring that at 4 1/4 to make a side folding card. And I'm using my score buddy there to help me create that fold. And of course we want a nice crisp edge there, so I'm using my bone folder. And this is where I really want you to take a look at what I'm doing. I'm going to take my ATG gun. I'm going to put some glue on here because I'm just about ready to put this little pug onto the finished card. And do you see it? Do you see what I'm doing? We'll see, but I got my score buddy out and I'm ready to go. I'm going to line this up and get a perfect edge there on the top to line up my little pug, my little pup in a cup. And there you have it. And then I noticed that I didn't cut my pattern paper quite well, so I'm going to take my trimmer. So That's a mistake, right? That's okay, we're gonna fix it. We're gonna take my guillotine trimmer here, and I'm just going to slice off the slightest bit of paper. And you can see how well that works. So nobody will notice it's not the exact size. But here is where where the light bulb goes off. I'm going to work on the inside of my card and put this awesome sentiment down. And oh, it's backwards day. Yep, we got that on backwards. So easy fix. I'm going to take my guillotine again, trim that off, and get another card base ready. And here we have it. I decided to work on the inside of my card first this time, get that sentiment stamped out. And the sentiment I picked was sending you ... and using the same VersaFine Clear ink. And it says sending you pugs and kisses. And here I'm taking the pup and I'm going to put him in the card with some Aqualicious ink from Altenew, and just so he's peeking out the bottom there. It's a slightly lighter ink, but it goes with the other ink just fine. So here I am. Let's make sure. Yep, it's opening the right way. Let's not turn it around when we put our glue on. Let's keep it the right way, and let's see if we can do it. Yep, we had some success. And of course I had to trim that bottom off again, but easy fix. So I hope you enjoyed this card. It's super cute, super simple, and I'm going to get a lot of use out of this pup in a cup. She just makes a statement, or he just makes a statement. So I hope you like this video. Take care. Bye-bye.